What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is ZacNovak and this is ZacNovak Plays Games, or Baked ZacNovak. In today's video, we've got This Week at Bungie. Seriously cool information, a little bit of a teaser trailer that we'll show. Before we get into that, roll the intros, let's get into the video, and I do hope you enjoy. Alrighty, getting straight into the video. This week at Bungie, the celebration has just begun. Bungie is watching Guardians return to the Red War with the Solstice of Heroes. They've got plenty of objectives for us to pursue, moments of triumph for us to complete, and new ways to experience campaign missions. Bungie is also very excited to hear our stories, our feedback and stuff like that. Some of the Guardians that have already actually inspired others by, making their change and getting all the way to masterwork already, hats off to you. Others have actually gone down and pretty much put in their artistic portrayal of certain things. This one right here definitely is cool. I'm definitely saving this, using it as wallpaper. Cade, Zavala, Ikora, just looks perfect. And this servitor inside a servitor inside a servitor. Yes, it is pretty freaking spicy. I'd have to say the mission in itself, Spark, holy Jesus. I really like that. I really do like that. Bungie, more of that please. In itself, this is just the beginning of the month-long event of Solstice of Heroes. In itself, Solstice of Heroes will be around till August 28th, and this is actual ample time to get in, have some fun, start building up some new armors, and just enjoy the game. But moving on to, well, Guardians enjoying the game. The community stories from the Solstice of Heroes aren't the only thing that Bungie is watching. Their analytics team has actually helped gone forward and actually got the statistics for Season 3. And, well, seriously, as they do state, Aldrin better start running because, yeah, just emo prince, you're a bad guy. Anyway, the community highlights. In the 77 days spanning the launch of Warmind until the final Season 3 faction rally, the Destiny 2 community has racked up some seriously impressive stats, and the community in itself actually highlights it and does state that it is worthy of celebration. These are as followed. Alrighty, first up we've got Future War Cult. There was 575,110 hunters pledged, 321,725 titans, 321,968 warlocks. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. With New Monarchy they had 580,413, 575,737 and 404,133 with hunters, titans and warlocks respectively. And the big one, we've got hunters, 818,723, 522,289 for titans, and 648,299 for warlocks. That is a crazy big number. That in itself is cool, especially for the fact of, well, Dead Orbit actually had an ornament for, well, a warlock exotic, including, well, Graviton Lance, because that's just, yeah, what everyone loves. But that is cool. Also, what is cool? The Future War Cult engrams that were opened is 20,576,204. New Monarchy was 18,771,223. And Dead Orbit with 33,015,114. Holy Jesus, that is a lot of engrams and a lot of loot. Holy crap. Anyway, moving on to the Leviathan, well, the raids in themselves altogether. There has been 6,413,369 normal raid clears, 757,320 prestige raid clears, 1,659,067,057 kills in the Leviathan, and 117,828,570. Wow. For the Leviathan Eater of Worlds, we've got 590,837,184 kills, 45,256,123 deaths, And finally, with the Spyro Stars, we've got 588,769,630 kills, 37,473,826 deaths. For public events, we've got 263,441,393 completed by players. I was thinking this should be a lot higher, but Escalation Protocol is 77,020,788 clears by players. Whisper of the Worm, you know, the players have got the Destiny 2 Black Spindle, 194,051, and the players that have actually got Redrix Claymore is 8,750. So Bungie, you are setting some good bars for players to get good. For players that want the ornament for this actual, you know, Redrix Claymore, you have to get good, better than getting good. So yeah, I'm never gonna get it. And finally, the I don't feel good Mr. Stark. We've got 807,635,124 shaders deleted. Yeah, most likely there's going to be a lot more by the time, you know, it rolls around where we don't actually have to even worry about shaders. So yeah, that number's gonna go up quite a bit. I'm just guesstimating. Moving on though to something that is more than just guesstimation, checking them off one by one. U1 comes to a close, many Guardians in themselves are searching for that last item or piece of gear that they actually need for Destiny 2's collection. Some items will still be available in Season 4, such as Destination and armor sets, however other Year 1 items actually will be retired from certain vendors in Destiny 2 Forsaken when it does release on September the 4th, 2018. Respectively, we've got the Vanguard and Crucible Year 1 weapons, Year 1 armor and seasonal rewards are getting retired. The Gunsmith Year 1 weapons, Year 1 mods which will no longer be obtainable, and Year 1 emblems. Ikora Vanguard research packages from Meditation in itself, Year 1 armor and Year 1 emblems. We've got Trials of the 9, Year 1 armor, Year 1 weapons, Year 1 shaders, Year 1 ships, sparrows and ghost shells. Same goes for Iron Banner, and we've got Year 1 emblems from Cade's stashes. So again, Cade stashes means Cade potentially will still have stashes that we can get every week. Fingers crossed that it actually, you know, we do. But with Year 1 items in itself being retired from certain vendors, their stock in itself will be refreshed with new loot, new gear, with random rolls ready for all players to actually earn in Year 2 of Destiny. Some items may actually return in said Year 2, but not exactly as you remember them. So come September the 4th, a small number of weapons that you know and love will be updated to Year 2 standards, featuring random rolls and the capacity to accept Year 2 weapon modifications. So, my Better Devils will be different to your Better Devils, that'll be different to my other Better Devils, that'll be different to even my first Better Devils. So yeah, more Better Devils and random rolls. Better Devils. And as a final note, players who have actually obtained Year 1 items in themselves can actually infuse said items into higher power levels in Year 2. So if you're looking to actually finish your checklist, make sure you check out this week's community focus on destinysets.com. Seriously, this website is pretty freaking cool. I'll have it linked in the description, as well as this actual article down below. All the stuff will be in the description. Anyway, and in just under 4 days, we're going to see the Forsaken Combat stream. Now Bungie is going to talk about new weapons and new mods that actually have us wondering about how combat will be in the future of Destiny 2. Rather than just explain it in itself, they're going to show it in person, live, on stream. So this stream in itself will be August 7th, 10 AM PDT. It is the Year 2 Combat Reveal stream. Let us just have a look at the little teaser trailer. That guy has Whisper and the Arcellus shotgun. Wait, get back. That helmet. That is a cool looking helmet. Okay, continue. Oh my god, triple tap on hand cannons is back! Yes, god! Sorry about that, got a little excited. I hadn't actually checked that out until now. That is pretty freaking cool. I will actually state, that helmet that the Warlock was wearing is pretty cool looking, and it actually, you know, I'm guessing it's a new style of armor. Potentially it's like a Baron style of armor, because we also see this Titan. Just have a look, this Titan's wearing it, there. Yeah. Cool, it looks pretty cool, and I guess the Huntress that's actually wearing the, you know, whole thing for standard Vanguard, that's also pretty cool too. Moving on though. But before we move on, tune in and actually watch as Bungie configures Guardians to play in a specific role in the said arena. We're going to be able to catch a glimpse of the new user interface that Bungie is employing for us to choose our weapons and modify them, and we're also going to be able to spectate a battle between developers and a new Crucible map to debut in the Season 4 Crucible. There will be blood, it will be cool, and most likely there will be secrets and spoilers. So check it out! And also check out, well, the celebration coordinators. The people over at the Destiny Player Support #help forum have actually been monitoring for all different reports of issues during this said celebration. Now they've got a few tips for our Guardians to actually go through and maximize their orb generation, and this is the report as follows. Elemental Orb Generation. Now the Solstice of Heroes is live in Destiny 2, and in itself it does include with the event elemental alignments, which allow players to generate and stack elemental orbs to increase their damage output with the matching element for a short period of time. Additionally, players must first collect Arc, Solar and Void orbs and also use them in various activities to complete objectives attached to their Solstice of armor sets. While these orbs are generated randomly by defeating enemies, here are a few tips from Bungie on how you can actually make sure you are generating the orbs of the desired element. Orbs are generated only by players who have an entire Solstice of Heroes armor set equipped, that is of any level in itself. Elemental Orb Generation does not require super ability kills or masterwork weapon kills. The players can potentially generate orbs on any kill as long as they are wearing the full Solstice of Hero armor set. Elemental orbs are generated based off of a player's equipped subclass as well as their equipped energy and power weapons. If, for example, you wanted to generate only solar orbs, changing your loadout to all solar helps actually accomplish this. Kinetic weapons in themselves can also generate orbs based off the player's loadout. And in itself, you can generate and receive elemental orbs from local allies if you are traveling in a fire team. Coordinating elements can actually help you more aggressively progress through elemental orb pursuits. Be aware that the elemental alignments will expire when Solstice of Heroes concludes at the weekly reset on August 28, 2015. From that point on, players will no longer be able to generate elemental orbs and will no longer be able to upgrade their Solstice of Heroes armor. For more information including unknown emerging issues, players should visit the #help forum or the Solstice of Heroes vital information thread. Talking about the Solstice of Heroes vital information, here is some of the known issues that we do have. Included in itself for the Solstice of Heroes, there are remastered versions of 5 missions from the Red War campaign. As players emerge and engage in these missions, however, some are actually receiving reports from players unable to progress through the mission barriers after the Joining Allies message appears on screen. Now in itself, I did experience this on the 1AU, ended up going back doing it solo, didn't actually experience it again, but Bungie does state first and best troubleshooting steps to actually get around this is to attempt to wipe and respawn. Players who have encountered this behavior in itself or are unable to work around it need to actually return to the tower to restart the mission anew. To mitigate this issue, fireteam members should be assured that they are staying within a close proximity of each other, making sure especially as when they transition through between mission areas they are as close as possible. Additionally, Bungie has been made aware and investigating the issues that are reported on the #help forums. These are as followed: some players are unable to upgrade their Solstice of Heroes armor set after completing all objectives, some objectives requiring specific crucible valor ranks are not progressing for some players, solar weapon kills objectives sometimes do not actually gain progress. I had this with Arc, it did actually last almost 12 hours, and finally after actually resetting my console a few times I was able to collect them. But yeah, keep that in mind, as well as the solar super kill objective for the rekindled Titan helmet is progressing slower than others. If you or someone you know is experiencing any of these issues, please post a report detailing your said experience, and if possible, share a screenshot or a video showcasing this issue. Moving on though, to another issue that a few people have already experienced. The Moment of Triumph t-shirt offer. Now during Solstice of Heroes, while it is live, players who achieve 250 Triumph points or more in-game may actually redeem an offer to purchase a Solstice of Heroes Moments of Triumph t-shirt. You can't see it, but I'm actually wearing my blue one from last year. It's cool. To do this, players must be eligible first by visiting the Statue of Heroes in the tower and accepting the Moments of Triumph t-shirt offer under the Triumph rewards. Only players who have accomplished this will be able to actually get provided a code in the Solstice of Heroes section of their Bungie.net profile. Players who redeem this code at checkout with their Bungie store purchase of a Solstice of Heroes t-shirt will be able to complete their purchase for either $25 USD without customization or $30 USD with customization, meaning having your actual gamer tag on it. This is before tax and shipping. If you yourself wish to purchase the Solstice of Heroes t-shirt but do not have a Bungie.net profile, join up. It's very simple. Players who in themselves encounter issues with their Bungie.net profile should visit the account creation help article in the forum. But some vital information for Destiny Update 2.0.0. At the conclusion of Solstice of Heroes on August 28th, Destiny 2 will be updated to prepare for the launch of Forsaken. In the week between August 28th and September the 4th, players will actually, have some unusual behavior in-game as well as actually some things while they transition into Year 2 of Destiny. The short list in itself is as follows. In general, collections will be unavailable. Specifically, this includes the collection for emblems as well as exotic weapons and armor. If players want to have an emblem or exotic item in their inventory during this week, they will need to prepare in the previous time before and make sure it's in their inventory ahead of time. In itself, while collections in themselves will be unavailable, items stored within the vault may actually continue to be accessed. So in itself, you can still transfer items in and out, but not actually get new ones from the collection. The Nightfall Strike in itself will not have scoring either available for this week. Bungie in itself will have more information about the strikes and how they're actually changing in Forsaken in the coming weeks. And finally in itself, this is in an effort to actually table the launch of Destiny 2 Forsaken on September the 4th. Bungie does state to pardon our dust and please plan accordingly. Not a problem. Finally though, Cosmo does state, as we look to the last mile before launch, setting up expectations is the name of the game. And while Bungie will be serving up information on everything from character progression to the endgame, if any characters or people have actual burning questions of what is changing in Forsaken, let them know on the Destiny 2 forum. In itself, Bungie can't answer every question individually, but they will look to answer as many as they can in the next few blog posts. And while some people have actually noticed a recurring theme throughout this article, Solstice of Heroes is here, but it's just the beginning. In itself, some Guardians have been very busy and others in themselves not so much. Bungie is already seeing some people who have masterworked armor sets in the wild, and people in themselves are just bragging about securing access to their trophy garment, the Heroes of Triumph, that Moment of Triumph t-shirt. Don't let that scare you, however. If you are a person like myself, you can still get this stuff. It is not too hard, it is not too challenging. This is only 3 days into the event of a real month-long event in itself, so feel free to actually, take some time to sit around, have a favorite emote, have some few things where you enjoy the game. Just run some stuff for fun. In itself, if itself will actually get to the point of, grinding it out, have fun with the grind. I myself am enjoying it too. It is definitely a lot of fun for solo players. Again, it's fun with a team, but it's one of those things where I enjoy playing solo, especially that Spark mission. That was just really, really cool. But that is pretty much the video. This has been This Week at Bungie. This has been ZacNovak. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are hyped for. Is it just the triple tap hand cannons? Because, yeah, that's kind of myself. I'm really excited for that. Anyway there, this has been ZacNovak. If you have enjoyed this video, click that like button down below, do all that good stuff, and I'll be Sharon like Karen over there. He was at Sharon. If you are a new viewer and you potentially want to subscribe, maybe hit that subscribe button, check out some of my videos on my channel. If you are a subscriber and aren't actually, notified when I do upload, hit that notification bell so you can actually be notified when I do upload. But this has been ZacNovak once again. Do all that good stuff, and until next time, this is ZacNovak. Signing off. Peace out.